Were you just presented with the opportunity to buy a client list from a competitor, either because they're closing their business or moving to a new area of business or something like that? Great, that's a huge opportunity. And in this video, we're going to talk about what you need to know because there are some drawbacks and concerns because people have gotten burned by buying a client list before. So we're going to break it down into all the things that you need to think about before buying a client list. Because although it can be a great way to grow your business, there can also be some concerns and issues that you need to be aware of. So let's jump right into it. All right, but first, let's do a quick overview. Buying a client list can be a strategic move to expand your business base and increase your market share. Of course, those are people who already pay for the services that you offer, right? They were just doing it with another business. But this process requires some careful consideration and negotiation and integration to ensure that it's beneficial for your business in the long term. So here are some tips on how to navigate this process from determining the value of the client list to successfully converting these clients to actually be customers of your business, which is the whole point. So first is determining the value of the client list. And I've got 5 tips for you. First, you've got to assess the quality of the list. So you've got to look into the list and get maybe a sample from them and understand how recent and active the clients are. A list with clients who have had recent positive interactions with the company is way more valuable than one with outdated or inactive contacts. Number 2, understand the client demographics. Make sure the client's list aligns with your target market, right? The more closely they match your ideal customer profile, the more valuable the list actually is. Number 3, evaluate the customer lifetime value. So if possible, estimate how long a client is usually a client of a business like yours. You can use your own clients as a baseline and understand, okay, if I buy this list, how long will these people be expected to be customers? That tells you how much revenue will return and thus how much you might be willing to pay for the list. Number 4, consider the cost of acquisition. Compare the cost of acquiring this list versus the cost of acquiring customers through other marketing efforts. Which one is going to be more profitable and which one is going to be less expensive per customer? This can provide a benchmark for what you actually should be willing to pay. And number 5, think about legal compliance and consent. Ensure that the transfer of client information complies with privacy laws and regulations. You may need consent from clients before you actually can contact them. All right, part 2, handling the process. First, due diligence. Perform due diligence to verify the accuracy and legality of the client list. This includes ensuring that the sale is authorized and the data is obtained and shared legally. Number 2, negotiation. Negotiate the price based on your assessment of the list value and the seller's situation. A lot of sellers think their list is worth way more than it is. Be prepared for that and be prepared to walk away if the deal doesn't meet your criteria for value. And number 3, contractual obligations. Have a clear contract that outlines the term of the sale. You don't want them to sell you their list and then decide a month later they're going back in business and just contact those customers again, and then you just wasted a bunch of money, right? So you got to break down the guarantees about the accuracy of the list, how long you have the list, confirming they're going out of business or not entering this line of business anymore, and on any obligations each party has regarding client privacy. All right, now once you have the list and you've gone through that process, you need to successfully integrate it with your customer base. So here's 6 tips. First, personalize your introductions. Reach out with a personalized communication, introducing your business and explaining the transition. Highlight any continuity in the service that they can expect. That reduces the burden for the customer and increases your trust. Number 2, a special offer is a great idea. Consider offering a special offer incentive to encourage these new clients to move over to your business. It could be a discount, could be a free trial, could be an exclusive package. Number 3, make sure to start building trust. Emphasize your commitment to providing quality service too. Even share some of your customer satisfaction or reviews that you've gotten with the new customers to build up that trust. Number 4, maintain communication. Just keep the lines of communication open. Ask for feedback, be responsive to any concerns or questions that they have during this. Number 5, ensure that your transition is as smooth as possible. If you can maintain any of the same service providers, like if there are employees of that old business that are looking for a new job, bring them over. That helps make the process something that customers are used to, and it might ease the transition. Number 6, make sure to follow up. After the initial service, follow up to gather feedback and make any adjustments to better serve their needs. Now, we're a marketing company. If you need a website, it's only $9 a month for your local service business. It's a super popular option. Just click on the link below. And That's it. By carefully evaluating the client's list, handling the purchase process with due diligence, and strategically integrating and engaging with new clients, you're going to be well on your way. If you like this video, hit subscribe and like. But first, don't forget to check out these other videos that are going to help you market and attract more local clients, regardless of whether you buy the list or not. We'll catch you in the next video.